So I'll just build more stuff. Hi, Val people. I hope you're well. I'm very warm. I also saw that I can replace the water physics. The water simulation. And I wonder, can I turn that off? There's a simulation thing here. Water. I'd like to turn this off completely, just to save on system resources. Save water, restart water, water to sea level. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to tamper with it. Has it increased performance? It has not. Okay. I mean, in that case, leave it at 1. Whatever. If it doesn't have a performance impact, I'm not going to change much. But yeah, so last time, if you remember, I had the smart idea, the bright idea to turn this into a bridge. Like this thing, connected to here, shooting all the way over here, and then crisscrossing with this, going under this. I say, let's ignore that. That idea shall be ignored. For an hour or two, because I want to finish this area. I want to change my playlist. Actually, let's not change the playlist. Because this is a new album that I found on Instagram. They advertised their album, and I had to find them on Spotify. Because this band's rather new, apparently. 7 Seas, the 7 Seas Orchestra they call themselves. Quite lovely. But yeah, I want to put a path here. A key thingy. With more buildings on this side, so it'll kind of lap around this. Because this is the low-rent housing. The Chinese low-rent, low-income housing. Oh, maybe I should put a bus stop here too. That's a good idea. And that's a good idea, random bus. I mean, I haven't got any buses driving here. Wait, I want this one? With bikes. Oh, right, bike parking. I forgot about bike parking. Of course, if you live here, you might want to have bikes. Let me get this one, and then I'll put this over here. And I just extend this to some degree. Okay, there isn't even a bus line going this way. Well, I could technically make a whole new one, but what's the point of that? Whatever. Let's just build stuff first. Wait, keys aren't in here. Keys are somewhere else. Keys are in here. Is it easier to use a key? Do I use keys, or do I just build the normal path and then add the key as an upgrade? I'm only asking because I know how finicky these keys can get. Narrow pavement path. So wait, when it says narrow, is it narrower than the normal pavement path? Narrow key, wide key. Deep rip pattern, deep rip shallow. Okay, I guess this is fine. So in my head, this should work. Yes. Strange, when I do it this way, with paths, it seems to work so much better than if I were to use streets. Or am I tripping? I mean, it could be better, of course. Yeah, it could be so much better. Whatever. Let's make them all the same height. Although this might not work, because this point is higher than that point. Let's do it, see what happens. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Why would I make it the same height as this one? it's the same height. You know what? Never fucking mind. Keys are dumb. I don't like keys. They just do not work for me. I don't know how to use keys. Somebody teach me how to open doors. I don't know how.
Get away! Get away!
Yeah, piss off keys. Get away. Get away. And what the hell is this? God damn it. Just tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache, I know.
I love my fun, trashy family!
Hi, Kari, welcome in. How are you? How is the Kari Bonbon? Why are keys so goddamn difficult to build? I don't understand it. I do not understand keys. I don't understand them. I don't. The only heartache I feel is no what? I feel is no you're too far for smooching. There you go, I can read. Don't worry. I usually do not receive smooches, so you're not missing much. I would assume I'm a bad smoocher. I'm gonna put this here. There's no way that this is failing. Okay. Looks horrible, but it's working. Object height. This one. Oh, I said object height, this one. You have to spoon me? No, somebody think of the children. Why are you going up? Please don't go up. In water. I don't see a problem with that. Wait, can I just upgrade this to this key? Does that work? Whatever, man. Oh, lovely. Oh, I have anarchy on, of course. That's gonna make things a bit difficult. It would appear as though the finagling is not helping at all. I'm removing these trees because maybe I can make a nice plaza-esque kind of place out of this if I just extend the surface, like to the whole area. I don't know if it'll go away if I leave this long enough and the building upgrades. By the way, I should probably make a video about my GNR thingy, right? Like, that would only make sense. About my asset. My great asset that I made. You know, remember the one? Like a YouTube video sort of thing. Like, hey guys! Check out my latest City Skylines asset. It's really good. You should so check it out. It's available now on Paradox Mods. Just like that. That should be my trailer for it. In other news, Mr. Moth told me that they are making another Ice Age movie. Question arises, why? I've never seen any of them in theaters. I've watched them countless times as a kid, as a baby trash can. But I kind of thought the series was done. Like, how many Ice Ages are there, really? Only like one, right? Oh wow, I put that perfectly in front of this. I can't put it there. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to move this one. Where can I put this? I could put this here. No, I cannot. Here? Also not. There's not a single place where that could go. That's funny. Okay, let me remove this. I mean, I don't have a connection for that anyway. I should just have this as a taxi stand. I'll put this here. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna connect these. I'd much rather have a net lane here. The short hedge. Fences. Hedge high 1. Uh-huh. You know what? In retrospect, maybe I don't want that there. And a lovely bench. Why can't you place benches on paths? Like that should be possible, since I'm pretty sure I can I place them on roads? I also can't place them on the roads, alright. Well, I was lying. I mean, I've got anarchy, I can do whatever the fuck I want, so... Benches shouldn't be blocking the path. I mean, I could put them here, I guess. This would look so much nicer with lights. In City Skylines 1, there was a path that had lights. I wonder why they changed it for this one. Why are you all standing here? Why are you loitering? Do you not have anything better to do than just to stand here? What's your objective? How many people are in this? Oh, it's getting full. I'm just assuming that these people all live here. It'd be strange if they didn't. By the way, Alaventian, how far did you get with your... I almost said gnome. I almost said gnome. It's not a gnome. By any means, it's not a gnome. It's a goblin. It's a gnome goblin. I'm gonna move that over here. You know, also starts with a G. You know, gnome, oblin, Urkin. All those fancy words with a G. It's a bit empty here. I think I want to wait for these to upgrade at some point. You got an outfit picked out and started. If I stick to the reference, it should go quickly. Nice. When do you think you'll be able to use it on stream as an avatar? Chinese low-income housing. And like I said, I do want to leave some space between everything, because it might build really tall buildings. And I don't want them to be exactly next to one another. And what did you do over here? Did you do something stupid again? Yes. Goal is next week. It's mostly done once the clothes are finished and I do some texture touch-ups. It should be done, hoping to launch Tuesday. Well, fingers crossed nothing bad happens. That might delay your work.
You are a good man.
Mikas, you're a good man too. I could just put a park here. Oh my god, this one fits in here perfectly. Yeah, man, look at that. Ah, do you think I can set it back enough so that this connects with that? I just put it... Oh, no, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, it might not work. What if I specifically just select this and move it back? Oh my god, it's connecting. It did it! Not perfectly. But this kind of signifies to me that people can still walk on this. Which would be great. And we've got homeless people. We got homeless people, everyone. Bring out the hoses. Thank you for your kind words. Of course. Mikas, you're great. What do you mean? Those aren't kind words. I'm just speaking the truth. I'm just spitting facts. I'm spitting them at everyone. Hydrate, you got it. Hi, Lizy. Welcome in.
Schwa? What does it mean? Schwa?
Everybody, follow Lizy. Do it now. I presume you're going to bed. Or have you fixed your sleeping schedule? In which case, maybe you're not going to bed. But yeah, everybody follow Lizy. Lizy recently finished Persona 5 after how many hours? 5 million? I don't think you should follow Lizy. You should follow Lizy. Definitely. If there's one thing in life you should do, it's give me Mika's tuna fish. I almost said the German word there. Give Mika's tuna fish and follow Lizy. Those are the two things you're supposed to do. Tuna fish for Mika's and follows for Lizy. 150. He's a horrible person. From experience, like first-hand experience, I want to say that's false. I wish someone was giving me free tuna. Honestly, same. That shit's so goddamn expensive. And I eat 1 can of tuna every week for my sandwich. So you can imagine how much money that is. Hi, Cody. Can make a karting track in your city. I mean, I have technically I have a place for karting. That's right over here. That's this place. What's it called? It's called the Nitro Kingdom. But I know what you mean. That would be funny though if you could put that in and then you just draw the traffic connections and then you have your citizens drive on it. Welcome in, Cody. It's nice to see you. Yeah, I hope you're well. Indoors, yeah. Tuna with onion, beans, and corn. I know what you mean. I think you can buy that pre-made here in Germany. They call it a Texas salad. I think. I don't know what it has to do with Texas, but I think you can buy that pre-mixed. I don't know. It would be cool. It would be very cool. You know what I should do? I should save the game and put my asset in the pinned comment. Great asset. Great asset. Paradox mods. I'm just gonna put this here and I'm gonna pin it and then everybody has to download it and give it a thumbs up. Check out my great asset. Check out my great asset. There you go. Great asset. Great asset. Great asset. Great asset. Exactly 143 hours and 47 minutes. I like how dedicated you were to that game. So now that it's done, I think I asked you that before. Do you have anything else planned? What's next for Lize? Although I personally hate that question when people ask me, so what's next? What are you going to do after school? What are you going to do once that project's done? What are you going to do after that? Kind of gives me anxiety. So apologies if I'm making you anxious by asking you what's next for you. It'll be a JRPG. Any specific ones? Because I know none. I know absolutely nothing about JRPGs. I don't mind it in this case. How many people are in this? 10? Cool. It is the morning. I mean, no, it's noon. This is not a bad place to live. I mean, it could be worse. And every time it could be worse, you should count yourself lucky. So there aren't exactly that many people on this. Wait, if I were to turn this into a bridge, how would I handle my trams? What would I do with my trams? The only thing I can do is make this a four-way intersection and then kind of go up. Oh, I hope I can do that. I'm gonna do that now. Are you ready for this? I'm not. Okay. So people aren't exactly using this at all. And this is... I just hit my knee. That hurt. Decide between a few games. Which ones are they? I want to remove this bit. And then I'll attempt to connect this with that, because that's kind of perfect. I can make this go up and then end here. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be this high. I can't have boats here anyway, so who cares? You know what? Let me do the 6-lane one. Can I have tram lanes for this? Maybe. But I want this one. Oh my god, no, it's complaining about that. This only sucks because... Okay, I'm gonna remove this for the time being. Just so I can properly build this without cheating. So if I go... Where's my numpad? I need my page up button. Code Vein, Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, and God Eater. Well, I say eat some gods. Sounds very interesting. The hell is this? What are you? What are you? I found a thing on my desk, I don't know what that was. Ugh. Kind of like Monster Hunter, never played it. So I wouldn't know. I don't like the way that looks. Suspension bridge. Oh, God, I don't need that. 8-lane? No, I need 6-lane. Golden Gate Bridge. Yep, that's... That's the one. Wait, is the Golden Gate Bridge a highway? Kinda looks like it. Because it's so dark. 6-lane drawbridge. I want this one. Oh, this is quite the low bridge. Let me take the height of this at this point. I'm gonna make this whole thing the same height. Oh wow, the terrain looks like ass over here. Oh well. You can see which way the faces are oriented. You have the vertices going that way. That's funny. I've got this height, which is 36 meters. And I kind of want this to go out like this. And I want it to end here. Like, traffic-wise, I don't necessarily need this bridge, but it would be great to have something that takes the pressure off this whole thing and that whole thing over there, so they have another option to get across. Meters? That's so many. That is a lot of meters. But I also don't know what 0 is supposed to be. Like, where is 0 meters? This is not 0 meters. I couldn't tell you. Oh, look, this is already at 36. That's convenient. Oh, and then I don't need this anymore. How lovely. There's nothing wrong with your sleep schedule. You know, it's completely fine. I mean, some people are night owls and some people are not that. Does this work? It's complaining about water. You weren't complaining about water 5 seconds ago. You're a bridge. What do you... My bridge is complaining about water. What do I do? Distance too short. Yeah. What do I do if my bridge is complaining about water? Early bird versus night owl, that's the one. So I guess that's more like that. Oh man, I kind of want to have the divided one though. But if I have the normal 6-lane one without the division, how would I... Let me try that out. I want to see what my tracks will look like if I do this. And then I add my tram tracks. Because this would be a great way to get the tram all the way over there. Oh no, that's perfect. Wait. Oh, that's interesting. It still keeps the 3 lanes somehow. Oh wait, this is 4 lane. Okay, never mind. That's 4 lanes. 8 lane, 6 lane. Yeah, I want this one. Yeah, see, this is what I don't want. I don't want the tram tracks to be on the outside. That would be horrible. I want them to be on the inside. So, as nice as the drawbridge is, I don't think I can use it in this case. Because it doesn't have a divider in the middle. Took a lot of forcing to get used to it, to the schedule. I went so late that I looped to waking up at 2 AM. Oh no. I go to sleep around 7 to 8 PM. I mean, honestly, I guess that's a normal time to wake up. I mean, to go to sleep for old people, but you're not old. Oh well. 6 lane divided. Extra post bridge. I mean, I suppose I also couldn't have tram tracks on this one, huh? Oh! I can! That is actually amazing. That is actually lovely. Okay. Oh, but it's not as wide as this. Doing this doesn't make it wider, though. Speaking of sleep, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, thank you so much for the work, Liza. I appreciate it. I mean, I don't necessarily have a problem with this bridge, but it's not very tall, so it kind of looks weird that it has these supports.
What does it mean? Schwa?
6 lane divided. Oh, wow. I suppose that'll be alright. Like this, and I can go over like this. In water? Yeah, you're a bridge, boy. What do you mean in water? You're a bridge. Oh, but it's only in water if I go straight. Oh, but it's not in water if I go over here. I'm gonna say that I don't care about that. And then I can connect this with that. I don't know what to do about this. I guess I'm gonna have to cut that off, huh? Because... I mean, let's just assume... You know what, whatever. I think a normal junction would be fine. A light-controlled one. Can I upgrade this to 3 without breaking everything? And it doesn't look like it. Whatever, let's just go down. Like this? Where's the point? Oh. Oh, that's not gonna work. Because this needs to... Can I move this instead? I just do this and then go out. It's gonna be quite close. Yeah, see, it'll do that, and I don't want that. I would have to use this tool for it, so I can go like this, and then kind of like this. No, I do want to change that, since I'm not using any kind of heightened bridge, suspended bridge. I think I can just make a curve. How much of this can I delete? Where's the delete button? Let's delete that whole bit. Ah, it does go straight out, doesn't it? Yeah. The terrain doesn't really allow for a whole lot of customization here. Where does this connect? Like, if I were to go out like this, it would kind of go here. So if I do 180 degrees, I'd have to put that here. Oh. It's not going to be a straight bridge then. Is that bad? So let's go out this much. And then I'll take the bigger road, this one. Now let's see, when does that connect with this? That would be here. Is that the same distance? I guess so. 180 degrees, 180 degrees, so if I do this. Oh, that's the wrong tool, I need this one. Oh, in water? Yeah, boy, you're a bridge. Get used to it. Yeah, and then I can have a quasi interchange here. That could be cool. But first I want to adjust these so that these are the same height. Because just because it's a curved bridge doesn't mean it doesn't have to be the same height. Let's just do this, object height. Pick this. Oh, funny. Oh wait, why did you go all the way up? What the fuck? What the hell? Why? What the hell? Oh, okay. God, no, all these fucking trees are here. Let's turn on only trees.
Railroad? Never heard of them.
Railroad? Who are they? It took me so long. It just took me so long, man. What even is a railroad? I don't know. I wouldn't know. Never seen it. Why is the connection here so weird? Oh, whoops. Maybe make all of this the same height. So like these pieces. That piece. Not that piece. What if I just say this to this? Yes, like that. I think I can even remove that wall. What the hell? What the hell? So it's like this. I mean, I could do that, but that just looks horrible. Okay, now this. Hee. I'm gonna turn this into that too. See, this is just dumb, I feel like. This will allow more people to use public transportation. Isn't that great? Can I pick the 8-lane one without destroying too much? Whatever, let's just do these. I'm gonna have to turn this one into a normal roundabout, one that doesn't have a thing in the middle. Still a big one. Really big one. Very large. I guess this one. Okay, which one's the large one that allows me to do it then? It's not that one. This one? Unless there isn't a big one that allows me to do it. Well, it's not this one. Oh wait, there are multiple. Okay, no, it's this one. There you go. Isn't this great? I'm expanding my tram network. I mean, why couldn't people just use the subway? I don't know. It's about giving people options, right? I could make this piece 6-lane too. Make this nice and wide. All right, of course, I could add the thing to the center. That might make this transition a bit better, huh? Or not. Well, I sadly can't put the 6-line road in here because that's way too small for it. This looks so strange. I guess that's what it's for, huh? Because I think I might have set it to 5 or 15 max per user. I wasn't expecting you to like it so much. The redeem, I mean. But as always, I can change it to be more. Would be a shame if it wasn't used. Hey, that's what I think about expired food. And this can be in here. Oh, this is great. This is just the access point to this that I needed. Expired doesn't mean inedible. Exactly. You understand me, because you're the only person who understands me. Just a way to make sure the store doesn't sell spoiled food. Exactly. And that they don't get sued if they do sell you stuff that's bad. Does this carry water? I think so. God, I mean, I used to work at a supermarket, and every day we would have to throw away so much fresh baked goods, because it's a German supermarket, so of course we had a bakery in it, and we had to throw so much stuff away every day. I've told that story before. I asked my boss back then, so what would happen if I took one of these pastries and they accidentally fell into my mouth? And then she was like, then I'd have to fire you. And I was like, really? But they're going in the garbage anyway. Why can't I just eat this? So sad. I mean, I built this place pretty tight. I don't think I can fit the 6-lane in here. Let's go back to 2-lane divided. Kind of want to do this. I don't want any crossing here at all. Oh wait, that was this transition that was weird. I remember. You know, I have to add this here so it's nice and straight. So I should do this all the way to here. There isn't really a reason to have this wider sidewalk here, because you're not going to walk on this anyway. I'll do it anyway. Because it keeps it nice and spread apart. That's also the reason stores aren't allowed to give away expired food. Yeah, I know the bureaucracy. Like, they don't want to get sued. If they give away rotten food and somebody gets sick, then they're liable, of course. I understand the logic behind it. And I think the solution would be to just loosen the law a bit. Like, of course, you don't want to make people sick. But I gotta tell you, a pastry is still good after a day. Wait, can 2 people drive on this now? Wait. No, they can't. Interesting. I would accidentally drive on this. This does not look like I'm not allowed to be on here. Sadly, we haven't got divided roads that are asymmetrical. This is kind of bent, isn't it? Is it bent? It's kind of bent, isn't it? We make the people getting the food sign a paper that says that the store is not responsible if the food is not good. Yeah, yeah. But that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Or maybe stores have this irrational fear that if they start giving out food for free, that people won't buy the food anymore. They'll just wait till the end of the day for people to get the food for free. But they could also do a thing where it's just a fraction of the price. There's a thing called Too Good To Go. It's an app or service that you can sign up for if you are a restaurant or a supermarket, where you can essentially sell your expired, not expired, but your unused merchandise at the end of the day for a lower price. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, man. Be cool. We all know that easy is not good. Yeah, that's strangely how some people think, sadly. And of course I want to add bike paths to this. Oh, I didn't mean to put that there. Whatever, now it's here. This, very dangerous. What if I took this and put this here? Oh, that's great. I love that. It's not the nicest bridge, and I hate the fact that this isn't straight. Because I did my best trying to make it straight. But it did not work. How about instead of this music, we'll do this one. Actually, wait, Manic Melody. No, Manic Monday. I want to listen to Manic Monday. No, Manic Monday. Aww. Well, we'll have to wait for it. There are a million better ways I could have solved this, but this is how I did it, so it's okay. Turning this into a tram track could fix a thing or two. I can't have this be a tram track, right? Because it's a highway? No, that doesn't work. But I could have this go this way. And then have this go all the way around like this. Sad I can't get up there. But I will be able to go this way. It added that back in, but that's fine. Now that might be a problem. I mean, I could turn this into a normal asymmetrical road. Let's see if that would make sense. So let's get the asymmetrical road. It's a lot smaller than this one. Which is why originally I was hesitant to use this. And these are wider. Lady Marmalade. Hey, does the game normally allow me to do this? I'll put this here. If the game is happy with that, then why should I be mean to the game? So this is a 5-lane asymmetrical one. I can't get rid of this one. I did it anyway. Since this is the divided one, wouldn't it make sense? Ah, wait, that would make it 1 lane. Oh, yeah, this turns it into 1 lane, doesn't it? Can I make this undivided? I could make it 3 lanes. 6 lanes won't fit. Like, this would be okay. This would not fit at all. I could make it asymmetrical in one direction. Because at least that way we would have more lanes. That'll be okay. Which way though? This way or the other way? I want to say this way, because it'll be more important for people to get in than out. I suppose that's not the thought that I had here, huh? I mean, I don't have to go all the way out. I could upgrade this one. Have like a turnaround area here. It would significantly help these people move from here to here. They do have a subway, though. This hasn't been clogged ever. So it should be okay to put this here. I'd have to remove the trees, but that's okay. Do I want to do that? I don't even know why I'm adding all these trams. It's not like I planned this today. Yeah, I definitely want to go this way, though. Just so I can bring the trams back around. So by doing this, you can see it turns it into a 2-lane street instead of 4 lanes. But that might not be a bad thing. We'll see. Oh no, this is too tight. Oh no, it's too tight. Huh. I guess it.
I will show you a bad thing again.
Show me the bad thing. Is it your pee-pee? It's me. Oh, okay. You're the bad thing? You're not the bad thing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're the good thing. This is the good thing. Why do I do this anyway? I do not see the problem with this. Why did the game not want me to do this? But that totally works. What do you mean? You're just gonna have to drive slowly. My PP is very good, and that would have been very strange out of context. Oh, no, the road doesn't get here. Wait, what does vanilla look like? I guess that does work. But yeah, Cassette, I'm glad that you and your PP are doing fine. I should put this here. I'll get rid of the parking, but whatever, big deal. Big whoop. Oh, there's a very short piece here. That almost broke the game. The trees are back! Yeah, you can see the tiny piece here. Yeah, I'm not redrawing that, though. That's okay. Everybody, before I forget, because I'm very bad at this, everybody follow Cass, because Cass is great. I never get to catch Cass's streams, because I'm asleep usually. But if I wasn't, I'd spend all my time at Cass's place, and so should you, because Cass is great. There still is the slight issue of this, which I think I can fix by just turning this into a normal road. Oh wait, the whole thing is a one-way road. Thank you for the shot. Of course, Cassette. What do you mean? Don't say thanks. I should thank you for being here. Okay, can I just connect these? I mean, sure looks like it. Oh god, that's horrible. Much better. And like I said before, there isn't much traffic here going on anyway, so I'm not breaking anything. Not necessarily, at least. You've been fighting with your new probation officer all day. She is Satan. Oh no. The fact that you even have to consult a probation officer because of something that wasn't your fault is ass. She's the worst person I think I've ever met. Oh no. Well, if you want to talk about it, my DMs are always open. Because I assume you don't want to talk about it here. If you do, fire away. Let it all out. I mean, everything is connected. There's nothing disconnected. This carries water, this carries power, so it can play. Unless everybody suddenly loses power, that would be bad. Or water. No, we're good, perfect. Oh, I can't wait for people to use this finally. I'm going to build an off-ramp for the bikes that goes down and directly into that. Actually, before I do that, let me make sure this actually has the same terrain height. Because that would be quite dumb if it didn't. Oh god, look at them. Look at them go. Yeah, they really needed this connection, it seems. The pilgrimage has started. I mean, in that case... I mean, who would walk across that, really? There you go. She's just fucking rude and stupid, wastes my time and rushes me knowing I'm on the way. And even late, pretty much the most annoying person in the world. Oh man. Hey, if she knows you're on the way, why the hell does she pressure you? Are you supposed to be there quicker? Yes, I will wait on the bus faster. I will sit in the subway faster. I'll do that, lady. Damn. That's a lot of bikes. I was not expecting this. I literally was in the bathroom, told her I was in the bathroom, got off the phone with her. She calls me while I'm peeing. Yeah, you should have done FaceTime and shown her, hey, look, this is what I'm doing right now. Please stop calling me while I'm wheezing. I mean, not wheezing, but whizzing, wazzing. Whatever the P word is. I don't know. Oh. That's okay. Let's add some tram stops. Well, actually... This would be a perfect place for a terminal station. If I grab the... Tram loop station... Junction station... Where would this go? Okay, that's way too big. You think I could fit that in here? No. Ah, that would be a perfect place for it, though. Could I? I put this here. Yeah, I don't think I can fit that in here. I'm gonna assume it also doesn't fit in here. It'd be kind of cool to have it here since this is also where the bus is. It's not gonna fit anywhere though. Wait. What kind of a bridge is this? Double tram track. Oh, this is just for trams. It doesn't have streets on it. Speaking of peeing, I have to do that too. I've been thinking about that for like 10 million years. So I'm gonna go into first person here so you have something to look at. And I will... Pee! I'm back. I hope you missed me. Don't hit the civilian. Oh no, did somebody get dead? I wouldn't mind having a station here, but I think they're all the same size, aren't they? Yeah, they're all the same size. I don't think I can fit any of these in here. Unless I were to demolish this area. What are these? They are businesses. Do I want to demolish businesses? Oh, also, I need to fix this. I forgot about this. Before I continue doing anything, I need to fix the lanes here. Okay, no, that's actually what they're supposed to be like. Okay, cool. Are these people parking here? Are you parking? Are you serious? Are you choking? Are you choking? Oh. Imagine you're that one guy parking here. You do not value your car, man. Since there are so many people using bikes here, let me give them a bigger bike parking thing. A biking thing. Oh? Ah, look at that! Without cheating. Oh. How'd you get up there? Oh, goodbye. Ghost bike. Ghost bike. Ghost bike. I mean, this place would be great for the terminal station. Okay, what's the difference between this and the loop? I mean, the loop station is the terminal station. I just call it a different name. So is it possible to put this down if I had two tram lines intersecting? Oh, no, okay, no, this is like a thing where if it goes past, yeah. What about this? Okay, that's the terminal station, tram junction. What's the difference? So this one goes on a road. Oh, this goes off a road, okay. So this needs to have a road connection on the side, and this one goes onto the road, and this one's just terminal station. So these are the same, except this one keeps going. What's not connected over here? Oh, yeah, of course. I was briefly hoping that this didn't happen, but no, they're still doing that little dance. I know that song, it's great. Xanadu. A place Where nobody eats apples. I don't know lyrics. There to go. There you go. Oh my god, the amount of people. I should make this one way, and then the right side is the other way. That way they don't cross over. I forgot to put all the trees down, and I think some. Oh, imagine that's your place. Imagine having a house in this economy. I'm making less and less money, but that's okay. I'm not worried yet. I like that it resets the trees to from the grown version to the not grown version. I mean, I don't like that, but I like it. Oh. Wait, do I not have a 4-lane connection between these? Only here, right? Do I not have one over here? Why does this not connect with this? What was my thought process here? Why did I do that? That's kind of stupid. This is kind of... Why did I do it that way? What's the purpose of this? Let me upgrade that. Damn past trash can, that idiot. Oh, that just straight up works? Oh, because I have anarchy on. Whoops. That's a very large one. Like that. I do need this one here, though. I'm pretty sure that this is a good placement. Because some people maybe prefer the tram to subways and buses. I'm gonna have to make this a loop station, because I'm not sure how to loop this around. Because this is a highway. Like, ideally, at some point, I'm gonna have to come down here and connect this back up. Hee. Since I have such large infrastructure here, would be a good idea to put the little station here. Does it fit? Does it fit? No, it doesn't fit. Could it fit here? It would fit perfectly in here. Clearance low, overlapping items. What are you overlapping with? I mean, I can see issues with this, but which one are you overlapping with specifically? Is it that one over there? No, that's okay, I can just do this. Ta-da! Yeah, like that. It increases comfort. That's the only reason I'm putting this here. Like, a normal station would probably suffice in this place. Let's just have that there. It doesn't need to be connected to anything yet. Yeah, I kind of want to remove these buildings. There you go. Why are the trees already grown so tall? And then the people here can easily walk on this without disturbing the traffic. That was my main idea behind that. Oh. Oh. Oh my. But don't worry, once the trams are down, it should fix it, hopefully, maybe. Oh, I don't know, actually. Whatever, we'll see. I don't necessarily want to put even more stress on this one. I might make this one like a tandem thing that goes from here to here. And in between, I'll place the different stops. I hope this is not a bad idea. You never know. Did I have a hospital here? Oh, yeah, it's right here. Overlapping items? What are you overlapping with and where? Oh, you're overlapping with that one. Okay. I really had to cheat with these placements, huh? Oh, we've got a people jam, oh no! That's a new one. I mean, technically I only want this to go in one direction, it doesn't need to go in both directions. Whatever. Oh yeah, also this definitely needs stops. Look at all these people using their bikes. I mean, it's lovely to see, but it's also a lot of people on bikes. What time is it in game? 17:34? Would probably be a bad idea to put this here, Oh my god. So at least people are using it. That's what I'm getting from this. Maybe I can turn this into 6 lanes. Was this bridge a mistake? You know what, once... Let's just say once the trains are here, it'll all fix itself. I would hope. I could have this go this way, and then enter here, and meet that over here. I mean, so far, I don't have a nice way for everything to kind of loop around. Like, this is the place that needs the connection. This needs to bring people from here to here. Oh, man. The sheer amount of bikes here, holy shit. Yeah, all of these people are trying to get over here now. I mean, I could build a dedicated bike path. Bike bridge across this. Sure, like, why not? I should probably do that, huh? Okay, whatever, let's place the stops first and see if that fixes anything.
You're the one that needs help, right?
I do need help. Hi, Mr. Moth. Hi, how are ya? This may or may not have been a mistake. Let's see if this fixes it. Mr. Moth, how are ya? I hope you're well. I'm gonna assume I have enough vehicles for this? Wait, can bikes get into trams? In real life? Yes. In this? I don't know. How goes the city? The city, it's going. It's moving. Connection 1, I don't know. Hi, gal. You chilly? Aw. I like that food. I have a bit of a traffic problem. Well, that's not new. Let's see if the trams can fix this. That's a lot of bikes and cars. Yeah, I built a bridge thinking, hey, if I build a bridge, maybe people will really enjoy that bridge. They enjoy it a bit too much, it seems. Yeah, they are enjoying this a bit too much. You know what? Let's remove this whole thing. Okay, so now in place of this I can put down a bike path that goes off here. And then just follows this. Either that or I build an entire bridge just for bikes. But honestly, that might just introduce even more problems, so let's just go with a bike path instead. Hi, you baking me crazy. Welcome in. How you doing? I hope you're well. How goes the Star Citizen? I assume that's your main game, just because I saw that one stream you did. So that's your personality now for me. Perfect. Let's hope people use this. You know what? People aren't going to use this because I can't connect anything to this because this is way too steep. Okay. I'm just going to grab this height and make all of this level. Or as level as it can be. Without making it look weird. Oh, you just hang out in the organization with Valedriel as a friend? Aww. I'm sure he appreciates that. Okay. I know this is graded very weirdly now. I can always smooth it out. This should be fine enough. Fine enough. Oh, it's been Ark recently. You know, I've never played Ark. Every time I see a screenshot of Ark, I wonder, what is Ark about? Because when Ark came out, all I knew about it was dinosaurs and you can poop in the game. Right? And now I saw it on Epic with cyberpunk dinosaurs and stuff like that. No. Oh, you mean the... Oh, you don't mean Ark Survival, you mean the new game. Yeah. Ark Raiders, that one, yeah. Which I also have not played. Okay, so I'll just have these kind of everywhere. Dinosaurs and poop? Yeah, no, we were thinking of the wrong game. I was thinking of the wrong game there. I hope people use this. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. There it comes. Oh my god. Listen, if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna remove this bridge again. I can't have this. Oh my. 0 passengers? Really? Oh. Bloody cyclists. They are cyclopaths. Thank you. I don't want this here. Go away. My city was happier without all this. And once again, it's the bikes that are the problem. The bicycles. At least 5 cyclists, that's okay. They do it too, see? Zero passengers! So you're telling me that you'd rather go through all of this than ride the tram? In 9 years, but I remember some really bad logic happening often. Yeah, they recently added bikes, and I feel like they should still tweak them a bit because this does not seem realistic to me. Could you imagine this in any place on the... I guess the Netherlands might have problems like this. But imagine an American city that has this many cyclists. Or a German city or a UK city. I mean, yes, there are bicycle people, but that's a lot of cyclists. City's going into death waves. It still does that. It still does death waves. It's not right now, but wait 5 minutes, everybody will be dead. How pointless putting so much effort into a city when everything suddenly went abandoned. It pretty much killed my interest in the game. Buildings don't get abandoned anymore, like they did in City Skylines 1. But people can still die all the time, like that guy over there. That's not gonna be the only person. Guaranteed. Yeah, so this is missing, like, 1 car. Line usage, 3%. 3%. Do I just not have this then? Do I just go back and save? Because this is obviously causing more problems than it's solving. So, like... Ah, yes. My save from an hour ago. Let's go back to when things were nice. Also, everybody, follow You Making Me Crazy. They also stream. And should be followed. You know. Oh, look. Everything is perfect now. Yeah, we should just leave things the way they were. Let's be very conservative about this one part. And here I thought giving people options would make things easier. I should have learned from my past mistakes. Being a generous leader is never the good idea. I fucked up the code base. Time to revert back to an hour ago. Yep. Appreciate the shout out. Let me actually do it properly. Shout out. You making me crazy. I fucking love that name, man. I do need more housing, so... Is that one of yours? That's great. Is that an airplane hat or is that a train conductor hat? I don't know if other services have those hats. It's a pilot, yeah. Did I say plane conductor, huh? Cool. The fucking plane conductor. Oh yeah, man. Who doesn't know the plane conductor? Aw. I'm gonna make this a bit wider so I can fit more buildings here. I should connect this with this. I removed this connection ages ago, I should bring it back. A bit ashamed because I used AI to generate my emotes back in 2023 and edited them all for Twitch and Photoshop. I mean... Yeah... You have to look at it this way. When you're just starting out, you don't really have the money to afford them. Like what I did, when I had some Twitch money, I bought them from an artist. I made most of them myself, but the 2D ones I had commissioned. But when you're just starting out, you're not necessarily going to have the Twitch money to do it. And I'm not saying that I'm rich or anything, but once you hit affiliate and you've streamed for a couple of months, then you might have saved enough money to hire someone for emotes. You want to create a 3D model for the emotes eventually, but it's just a matter of time. Well, what kind of 3D model do you need? Is it just the person? Me saying just a person like that's an easy thing. Modeling people is difficult. Oh, well, they're immediately going this way. Okay. Cool. Usually do hard surface, but I'm gonna try modeling the character in the emote with a rig. That's what I did. That's what I did. If you look at my emotes, I've got that little trash can dude. I made him in Blender. This Blender is great. It's the best thing. The best thing since sliced bread. I also made that guy. Never mind the audio freaking out. And I also made the thing that's happening in 5 seconds. You love that overlay? Yeah, people can shoot me if they like. I also made this. I made this building. What's the efficiency? 103%. Why? Why not more? How many people are waiting? 62. What time is it in game? 14? Okay. Man, this road is kind of dead. There's nothing here, really. Hi, Luca. Everybody follow Luca. For a chance to win $2,700, everybody follow Luca. I'm absolutely joking. Please don't. Oh, shit. Are people on this? People use this at all? No? Cool. From who? I'm poor. No, cause you did the thing yesterday, remember? When you got hacked? Remember the thing that happened yesterday? Yeah, how are ya? How are ya? Hi, how are ya? This doesn't necessarily even need to be this. I could just... Wait. Why is this 2 lanes? What's the purpose of 2 lanes? You can be 1 lane, man. You don't need to be 2 lanes. Fuck you too. Hey, what do you mean? Hey, everybody, follow Luca. Oh, shit. Okay, it hasn't happened yet. I need to connect this with that. Although this is here, so technically I don't even need this connection anymore. So I can remove it. Right? Unless I do? No, that seems to be okay. Yeah, this is so much better than what I have been working on for an hour. Let's just overwrite this one. Nothing ever happened. By the way, this is my 101st episode. 101th episode. I maxed out the following thing. I had to unfollow a lot of people. I think 500 people. Oh no. Wait, you maxed out the following thing? What do you mean? What does that mean? You follow maxed? Is that what the youngins say? Can you only follow 500 people on Twitch? Is that a thing? You can all... Oh, you were following 2,000 people? Yikes. And you maxed it. I didn't even know that was possible. I don't think I even follow nearly as many, like maybe 100 people, 200 people max. I didn't even know there was a limit. I mean, it looks nice. That's what counts, right? There you go. That's more like it. Me neither. Just found out when I'd say hey to many, you want to follow him, unfollow people. But 2,000 seems like a very, very small maximum number. Strange. Okay, let's add more low rent housing because apparently people love it. So let's go. Let's give them more. Give them more of what they want. Give them more currywurst. I don't fucking know, man. Whatever. This is not gonna fit anywhere. I can have these. Oh, I don't know if I want these, though. I'm gonna have to add some commercial, too. Is there Chinese commercial? Does that even exist? I don't think so. EU high-density businesses. There are only these two, and I don't think I want this. Because this is gonna build super tall buildings, and I absolutely hate this type of building. A walkable 15-minute city? 15 minutes as in it takes you 15 minutes to get wherever you want to go? No, man. I mean, this is walkable. You can walk to your bike. You can walk to your car and use your car. Hey, that's so crazy. I added a bridge for convenience and it completely tanked my traffic. That's insane. I demand teleportation. That's what I named one of my episodes. One of my past VODs. Oh, I don't know. North American low density. Northeastern. Wait, USA. Northeastern? The fuck? The fuck's Northeastern? What the hell? What the fuck is Northeastern American? USA Northeast style stores, boutiques, gas stations. The hell? Wait, is that just... Am I dumb? Am I being dumb? Or is that... No, I'm just... Okay, no. I don't think I've ever used these. Have I? They've been in the game forever. You lurk. Alright, thank you so much for the lurk, Luke. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's go high density, North American. North American high density businesses. Okay, this one doesn't fit in here. Okay, none of these fit in here, except this one, maybe. Like, this height is perfectly acceptable. I just don't want it to be taller than that. I'm gonna make this a bit wider than it is already. And then I'm gonna continue this key along this shoreline and just put some nice things here. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of the road then, huh? So, these are Chinese low-rent housing units. They can get this high, this tall. I suppose that's okay. I could move the street closer to here, like it goes out and then follows this. Then I'd have a bit more space in that direction. I think that would be nice. This area is very packed anyway. Like, I should change this at some point. make the buildings farther apart. I'm thinking. Technically, there's nothing stopping me from adding a tram to here, just to make the loop a bit bigger, and then have a terminal station here that goes all the way around and then back. Can I upgrade the key roads with that? If I get this key road, and I make this go along here. Okay, it's jumping up and down. Now that didn't work, did it? But since this is all the same height, I'm not gonna have many problems making this a nice key, hopefully. Oh, the key is in the water. The road that is meant to be in the water is in the water, everybody. Okay, that should be enough space for the tram station. It always sounds like I say tramp station, but no, it's a tram station, not a tramp station. Could you imagine a tramp station? I could do this, but that doesn't help me. I do need this, but it kind of sucks that this has to have a road connection. A tramp station sounds like a bad place. A tram station would be quite a sight. Well, better than a Trump station, am I right, guys? I'm crying. What I would do to property evaluation in the area. I mean, maybe the tramp station increases value. I wouldn't know. AKA America. America. I read the dumbest thing today. I don't want to drift off into a discussion about gun violence and whatever, but I don't even remember what the post was. But it was about guns in America compared to Europe. And someone commented, Europe is more dangerous because they don't have air conditioning, which kills more people than guns. I found that comment very funny and sad at the same time. I just wanted to say that. Because it was so ridiculous. Hey, that's not what I wanted. And we do have air conditioning. It's just not a common thing. I mean, I don't have it, but, like... keep their guns in case their government ever tries to oppress them. Right? Once a woman actually does try to oppress them. Yeah, I may or may not have had that thought too. But hey, what are you gonna do? Some people just want to be oppressed, I guess. Oh no. Yeah. Well, in my head, I'm saying that like, what's his face from Brooklyn Nine-Nine? That's Toy. I've forgotten his name. Peralta, Jake. There you go. Toy. Cool. Andy Samberg, that's his name. I couldn't think of his character's name, but for some reason I wanted to say Sam, but I know Sam isn't his name. Andy Samberg. Didn't I say these are all the same height? In that case, I can make them all the same height. Did that work? Sure did, boss. And it's crazy how many Americans have fallen for the London has become a criminal slum with high levels of knife crime propaganda. Or I've heard about that. Now that you mentioned it, I have heard about that knife, that whole knife thing. What's that about? Like, I don't know, man. The only thing I would be afraid of in London is the river, because if you even touch that, you'll die. Don't drink the river of the Thames. Every single state. Yeah, the Thames is grim. How do you even say it in English? The Thames? The Thames? The Thamesism? Thames? Because in German it's Thames. Thames? It is? Okay, perfect. Thames, okay. What the fuck was the H doing in there? Get the H out of the Thames, man. You're confusing me, man. The Thames. I have a great idea. I'll get this road, the divided one. I'll just do this. But I'll pick the 6-lane one. Like this. And then... I wish I could... Could I have that asymmetrical, please? I only have this. I'll do this. And then make the center wider. Upgrade this with tram tracks. Like these? Yeah, that's nice. I think. They're confusing because they're old. It was originally called Londinium, which sounds like a rare metal. Londinium. I like that. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, let me get this. No. No. Wait, I thought I could hold Alt and then it would slide it back. I thought that's what this whole tool does. That's okay. Let's get this one instead of the 6-lane one, because then it's better. I've been to London once, back in 2013. I still have the pictures. I could technically even share them, because I couldn't dox myself. I won't, because I probably will dox myself somehow. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh shit, wrong tool. Yeah, like this. And then you're really doxing yourself if you give up the information. Right, if I just tell everyone my name and my address, it's not really doxing, is it? Was the Big Ben getting renovated? I do not remember at all. The only thing I remember about London was we were in a hostel and there was a fast food restaurant directly next to it, and we ate there every day, and I didn't poop for a week. For the entire duration of the vacation. That was with the school, by the way. It wasn't like a vacation, it was a school thing. What's the why did I do that? Like, this is essentially the same thing as this. Why, this is just wider. This just makes it more inefficient. Okay, let me replace this with the normal one. That's kind of dumb. I mean, this is actually the thing that's kind of dumb, but what are you gonna do? What even is, what are you? What is you? Elementary school. Completely full. Holy shit. I'm gonna delete this. There's a lot of space here, and there's no need to waste that space on children. I starve whenever I'm there because it's too damn expensive. It's so late now. Should I even stream? Yeah, do it. I say do it. So do it, do it, do it. I want to upgrade this. Can I just use a key road for this? Like, without the game complaining? Fucking it, why? This is why you don't have friends. Sure, I'll just use the standard key that the game just has built in. Whatever. I just have to remove some buildings. Because the terrain here is so fucked. Remember, we had a little suburb here at one point. Not anymore, of course. Because, fuck suburbs. I say as 90% of my city is a suburb. I should go in rows like this and have a building here. Have a building here. Have a building here. That could be cool. I will place another school, I just don't want the one that's there because it takes up too much space. You heard it here first, folks. Schools take up too much space, remove them. Signed, Mr. Trashcan. Just piss off then, I don't care. Oh, okay, so the key ones are wider, I see. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Actually, they can park here. They shouldn't park there. They shouldn't park there. They can park there. I don't care. All of this is pre-platter too, so I'm gonna have to put all those back. You have to make a cake or two? So maybe like a short stream. You have to make a cake or two? What's the occasion? Is it cake day? Or are you the cake? Because you're pumping iron. You the snack. Oh, V-Day prep. Ah. I can never remember the dates. I know the years, but I never know the dates, the specific dates. Although for some reason I can remember the day that the war ended in Fallout, in the Fallout universe, so... Yes, that's my knowledge, huh? Yuck V-Day. Exactly. Oh no, is it bad? Do you not enjoy celebrating your patriotism? Your unconditional love? Why does this just look so fucked? God, this whole thing looks fucked. I'm sorry for my language, but that's just the truth. Why is this like that? That should be the other way. What was my brain thinking here? What was brain doing? What brain do? Don't worry, dear people. I will bring back your buildings. You just have to pay more taxes. Okay, one of these buildings will have to be a school, I know. Damn it. October 17th. In Fallout, October 23rd, 2077. I even know the time. 9 in the morning, I'm pretty sure. In Boston, so whatever other times that correlates to in real world time, I don't know. Okay, that can stay there, that's okay. Right, so the school that I had here before fit 1,500 students, so I'm gonna need one that's at least the same capacity. What time is it, by the way? 8:27. Oh my. Man, I can't believe the Fallout show is over. I mean, not over, but I don't want to have to wait another 2 years for the 3rd season. I don't even know if humanity will exist in 2 years. You haven't started it yet? Well, I highly recommend it. It's great. Or maybe it's shit, I don't know. No spoilers. Small high school. It's gonna have to be this one. This is the only one that fits. Fuck. How many does this add? 500 capacity. Okay, so let's move the whole thing all the way over here. So put this right here. Right here. And then this can go next to it. Technically, there's enough space to make this a much wider road. Same story here, really. With all the ads Amazon now has. Honestly, you can pay $2 extra for 1 month, and then you can watch ad-free until you're done with the series, and then just cancel it again. It is annoying that they added ads, though kind of unnecessary. Thanks for the look. I appreciate it, Alavintian. And once again, everybody follow Alavintian. Because he's great. I wouldn't say it if it weren't true. Yep. Andy, thank you so much for the follow. Andy Shish. Andy Shish, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Netflix's ad-free tier is a bunch extra, if I remember correctly. I canceled my Netflix subscription a year ago. How much is it now? Oh, look, all these buried children. What happened here? Oh, I see. Oh, he's having fun. The second was right. What did I say? What was the second one? Andy Xesh? Is that what I said? Xesh? Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright. Chinese. Low rent housing. Xesh. Alright. Okay, all of these. I need the biggest ones you have. Oh, that's actually very big. Yeah, that's okay. This spacing is alright. Although I feel like this road should be somewhere else. Maybe here. It's more than double for ad-free. 19 for more than 2 devices. I canceled my Netflix subscription when it was 17 euro. And since the British pound is stronger than the euro, I guess they must have increased their prices even more then. Yeah, I feel like Netflix is dying anyway. I know that might just be me, but I feel like Netflix, like, it's losing shows left and right. Everybody's making their own streaming services. Why should anybody have Netflix anymore? Of course, there are Netflix originals, but they're also not really that great anymore. Sure, there are some that I still have yet to watch, like Man on the Inside Season 2. That was a great show, which I need to finish. But yeah, there's just nothing drawing me to Netflix anymore. $228 per year to give your family a single streaming service is wild. Yeah, that's why I left. Because I just don't have the money for that kind of luxury anymore. I'm not paying 20 bucks per month to have a streaming service that I hardly ever use because all the good shows are in all the other streaming services. Like, I specifically got Paramount Plus just to watch all of Star Trek. Because I think Netflix is also losing the Star Trek stuff. Tech companies just apply €1, $1 when equals £1. So we end up paying lots more. Yeah. That sucks. Like a $60, 60 euro game in pounds. That's so much more expensive. I can't look at all these people leaving, yeah. You better leave. I have no room for you, delinquents. This road. It's giving me a nightmare. I guess it's okay though. $1,000 phone in pounds in the UK. That's 100. Yeah, that's $360 more. Yeah, that's insane. That is just insane. I have a great idea. Okay, watch this. I go like this. So like out here. And then down there. Or just down like this. Look at that, that actually works. Might not look the best, but hey. I just like having bike bridges like this, and then I'll get the pedestrian one on the other side so they don't interfere. A phone costing 1,000 bucks. Remember when expensive phones were 400 bucks? I remember when my previous phone came out, it was supposed to cost 400 euro. That was the Sony Xperia Z3. Back then it was the flagship of Sony. And 400 bucks was a lot of money. And now that's mid-range. Not even that, it's like a low tier phone. It's crazy. I remember. Back in the olden days. God, bike paths, pedestrian paths. They look so shit. But that's okay. I need some commercial. I'm gonna build commercial. North American high density? Is that what I used last time? Yes, North American high density. That's this one. I can put that here. There you go. Also parking. I should not forget about the parking, because if I do, many bad things will happen. Okay. Can I fit that in here somehow? Well, I guess that's the best place for it. Yeah, there are a lot of people here, so it would make sense to have a parking lot here for them. I'm gonna remove this road. They all hated that, probably. Oh my god. How many people does that fit? How many cars, not people? Jesus. I don't think this is good. I could have this. Like that. And this I can just increase by 1. And this fits 300 cars. That should be alright. I have an old iPhone 4 collecting dust. I want to try flashing OG iOS 4 on it or something. Does that even work still after so many years? I mean, when did the iPhone 4 came out? 2010? 13? Oh my god, yeah, it must have been 13, right? Shit. I'm old. We're getting older. I don't like that. I'm guessing these ones... I mean, even though the footprint of this is very large, it doesn't mean that the building will be very large, because I think the largest one is this. But you can see what this looks like. This is high density? Okay, no, I'm safe. 2010, if I remember correctly. I wanted one so badly back when 400 was crazy. I've always wanted an iPhone when I didn't have a smartphone. My first phone was one of those flip phones. Was it a flip phone? No, it was one of those non-flip phones, the Nokia ones. And then my second phone was a flip phone. My third phone was an Android 1.0 thingy that didn't even have capacitive touch. It's one of those phones that had the pressure-sensitive touchscreen. I hated that. I grabbed my Nintendo DS stylus to use my phone. Because it was so difficult. Also, it was smaller than a credit card. And then the phone after that was a Samsung Galaxy S Plus from 2011, I think. And then I had an Xperia M2. And then I had an Xperia Z3. And I had that for 8 years. I had my phone for 8 years and then I switched to this one, which is the Sony Xperia Z. Sony Xperia 1 Mark III. It's Sony, they don't know how to name their things. And yes, I am aware that there are better phones out there. and Sony is just overpriced. I know that. But I also am a super person, so it's fine. It's okay. I'm the one person who keeps buying Sony phones. My flip phone era was a Motorola Razr. I remember Bluetoothing pirated songs on the school bus. I think mine was a Philips. I think I had a Philips phone. Can you please? Clearance too low of what? I'm surprised this worked. When every other time I tried to do this, it just exploded. Or maybe my phone was a Panasonic one. It might have been a Panasonic one. Did they also make phones? Panasonic phone. Flip phone. What are the chances I can find this? Just randomly. Might have been a Panasonic one. And that must have been around 2010. I remember the design, but I don't remember the brand that made it. All the cool kids at school were running BlackBerry using BBM to chat, but I was a sworn iPhone loyalist. Fucking BlackBerry. Maybe it was Philips? I have no idea. No idea. I still have all my old phones except that one because I sold that one. I'm just waiting for my old phones to explode in my drawer. Because that's something that can happen, right? If you just leave them sitting there, there's a good chance they might just catch on fire and burn down your house. Oh well.
Miss Ronald?
Miss Ronald. Yes, Miss Ronald. Ah, Codsworth, my husband. Went from iPod Touch to iPhone 4S, ran with a 5S for about 8 years, until I replaced it with my current 12 Pro Max in Rona lockdown. You had your iPhone for that long, that's cool. iPhone 5S, yeah. I mean, that just shows how long these phones can be used. You don't have to upgrade every year. Limza bar, Limza. Cool. Is that a screenshot from the game? I doubt it. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. So the footprint of this is very, very large, but it doesn't really have a lot of area to it. Ah, this doesn't fit in here because of that. I'm just desperately trying to make some living area. And funny enough, this is where the artist's mansion used to be. If you remember, we had this road running down here and the super weird traffic setup. That's what this used to be. But yeah, the longest phone that I had was the Z3 for 8 years. Oh, I need mailboxes. I keep forgetting mailboxes. Actually, it might not even be a bad idea to give them a full-on post office just for this entire area. There you go. And I cannot imagine anyone having a problem with this post office. How much money am I spending? It's getting less and less money by the minute, which is not so good, but hey, what are you gonna do? Make more money? I doubt it. I guess I need more mailboxes. Why is this all red? Why are you red? Yes, Cooper Howard, why are you red? Scared that I'm approaching the same amount of time with the 12 as the 5S. It doesn't feel anywhere near as dated as the 5S did. At the point in life, in the life cycle, I keep wanting to upgrade, but the newer iPhones keep disappointing me. It's disappointing you. Hydrate, you got it. I mean, the only reason why I upgraded from my Z3 to my 1 Mark III is because my Z3 stopped working properly. It had a software thing where after a month, pretty much 30 days, I couldn't turn it on anymore. And then it would enter like a boot loop thing, and I had to reset the whole phone. I did that for half a year. Like after every month, I reset my phone, downloaded all my apps again, spent an hour resetting my phone, putting all the contacts back in. I did that 5-6 times. And then I just bought a new phone. And I need that one to last. I've had it for 4 years at this point. It sounds like a nightmare. Yeah. It was very annoying. But hey, if that hadn't happened, I'd still be using my phone today. My Sony Xperia Z3. It's a damn sexy phone, man. It's only got 4 gigabytes of RAM, but it ran perfectly. I've had this discussion before with someone. I am convinced that a telephone does not require 16 gigabytes of RAM, especially not an Android device, because Android is made to run on low-end machinery, right? On low-end devices. So I do not understand why phone makers keep adding more and more RAM to their phones when all people do is browse WhatsApp or look at naked people on Instagram. You don't need 16 gigabyte for porn. Right? So, whenever someone says, oh, I want this phone specifically because it has so much RAM, like, why? Maybe not your porn. I mean, I usually only have 1 tab open. I mean, there might be people who have like 4 tabs open at the same time for maximum goonin'. Maximum goon efficiency. Do you have any traffic problems? Doesn't look like it. We don't even have a problem over there anymore. So adding that bridge ruined traffic everywhere, even over there. That doesn't make any sense. My new Pro iPhone moved from stainless steel to titanium and now aluminum. They're using an inferior metal for heat dissipation because they can't optimize their shit. But I thought those M1 chips, or whatever they're called, are super efficient. Wasn't that a thing? Because I heard people talk about it. Oh yeah, this can do so much stuff without needing all that cooling. That's why our laptops are so nice and slim. I also need a new laptop, man. Mine is from 2019. And it's, I can still use it. I'll probably use it for the next 5, 6, 7 years, whatever. It still does its job. But an upgrade would be appropriate at some point. But, you know, money. Nah. The M1 chips are in the MacBooks, iPads, okay. And there, goat it. A friend of mine, a mod, actually on this channel, is probably not here, started a new job. I guess it's okay to talk about that. It's not really doxing him or anything. But he started his new job, which I think he currently is still an intern. I think he applied for an intern position, or if I don't know if it's a proper job or anything. But after 1 month, he was already going to business vacations. Like, he's, I think, currently on one. At a super fancy place. They sent him the most expensive MacBook you can buy for, like, a programming thing. And I always say he won the fucking lottery with that job. Because imagine starting a job and after 1 month already having more equipment. Like, the equipment that he has received is worth more than a year of working at the place. That's so cool. Imagine getting perks, man. Perks for a job that you work at? No way, man. Impossible. If I move this thing over a tiny bit, I can fit the building in here. He got the 2015 era developer onboarding experience. Must be nice. I wouldn't know. I think in total this can now fit more people than before, even though I demolished some of the houses. I mean, you wouldn't call this a house, but it's almost unheard of in today's job market, right? I would be lucky to even get paid. Not even to find a job, no, like, I would work for free. I just need something, man. I wouldn't work for free, because I need money to exist, but you know what I mean, like... I'm still in uni, and I feel like even though I'm about to make my... to get my master's degree, I feel like I'm not really worth my degree, like... So what when I'm done with uni? What am I gonna do then? Apply for a job and then get a job? I don't think that's happening, man. Money? What's that, right? Never heard of it. Money? I hardly know her. I'm down bad in the job hunt right now, reaching out to recruiters with a thoughtful question letter, and they just ghost you. Yeah, I know that feeling. I've had a stupid experience or two regarding recruiting and LinkedIn and that sort of stuff, because sometimes people will DM you and ask you, hey, you want to work for us? We've got just the position for you. And then you look at their profile and says, oh, I went to the same, we're going to the same uni, or you went to the same uni as me? So you actually are a former student, so I suppose this is a real offer. Okay, so what do you want me for? Yeah, so your profile perfectly fits our description. We've got a perfect job just for you. Okay, what is it? I'm studying media, so what's the job? That would be customer acquisition and friggin' other things. I don't even remember what the job offer was, but it was completely not what I worked for, what my job was. No, that's not what my studies are. Like, that wasn't my area of expertise. So you just get invited to job interviews for jobs that you don't even want to do, or that don't even fit your personality or whatever. The only roles that recruiters reach out to me about are completely unrelated. That is a much better way to say that sentence. Hey, I tried. Interesting. So the rails are here. Well, I have a great idea. I can make this line go all the way over here. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, so this one can go out like this. And just loop around this, please. Please? Sure. Around this place. Who would you be targeting after graduation? Like, hopefully something in the 3D sector, you know, 3D modeling, 3D rendering, ArcViz, that sort of stuff. Not necessarily animation, because character animation is scary. Product animation, maybe. Those are still things that I'm pretty new to. Like, actually getting projects and working on them. But hey, that's another problem that I have personally. It's, in my head, I should already know everything, so when I apply for a job, in my head, I think that they expect me to know everything. So when I say, oh, I'm not particularly great at character modeling, I shouldn't apply for that job because I don't know everything yet. But of course, I couldn't know everything yet because I haven't really had any job experience. Like, logically, I know I can't technically know everything or have all the experience. But in my brain, it still feels like everybody expects you to know everything, if that makes sense. This sort of stuff should be pretty untouched by AI, you'll be alright. I mean, you'd think that, but people are using AI for product visualization, and it's scary. It is scary. My former boss, and I always tell this story because it's just so interesting. It's just so sad interesting. My former boss has a cafe, and he has his own, what do you call it, like a roasting, like his own roastery? Like he has his own blend of coffee, and he sells that in his shop. And for the labels, he had to create an image, of course, of a coffee cup with coffee in it, whatever. But instead of hiring a 3D artist or asking me to do it, he just asked AI, and his company label is just an AI-generated image, which I can tell. But the 40-year-old moms who buy his coffee don't know the difference. Which has taught me that whenever someone can use AI, they will use AI if they can save a buck or two. And that is scary to think about. I like the traffic jam that's caused by this. I have to add more bike parking. I forgot that completely. We're so screwed as a society. It's saddening to see how much emphasis is now being placed on speed and efficiency rather than getting it done properly. That is why I live in the past. Like, mentally, I always compare how things work today versus how things used to work like 20 or 30 years ago. Not that I'm that old, so I technically don't really have a standpoint because I didn't experience those times. But from my personal interest in everything that's old, I kind of know how things went down back in the day. Like, just doing 3D stuff has become so much more complicated these days. Like, I'm not gonna say that 20 years ago 3D visualization, 3D animation was easy, by any means, no it wasn't. But the thing is, I guess it was valued more, because what you can do alone in Blender today, you needed an entire team of people, like 10 people, 20 years ago, which just puts 10 times the amount of stress on one person. So you don't just go to an office and have a team of people working on one thing. No, you've got a team of people, everyone is working on one thing, it all has to be done. It's just numbers, 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 more efficiency, and it's just scary, man. People actually just don't care. They just want it done. Exactly. And if it's not done fast enough, they'll use AI. Because that's instant. I have a redeem. It's called the Knowledge Redeem. And it plays old engineering videos or advertisements from way back when. And in those videos, you can almost feel what it must have been like living in a time where things were that much easier. I would assume. Because, like, just calling, like, placing a phone call was such a complicated thing back then that it needed a whole team of people to place a phone call. But it employed people. People had a job to do. Like, phone operators, they existed. They were completely wiped out by computers as soon as the 60s. We're reaching a breaking point now that it's my turn to adult. Yeah. Over the past several decades, we're getting paid less and less, whilst getting expected to output more and more. And I haven't even entered the workforce yet. Which is even more saddening. I am 26 years old. I have not entered the workforce properly. I have worked at a supermarket before. But, you know, I'm not going to be a supermarket employee for the rest of my life. Because that would be horrible. Because retail is the worst thing to ever happen to anyone. And I gotta say, I don't want to work. Not because I'm lazy, but looking at the current climate in the world, why should I work? Like, I'm not going to be able to afford a house. I'm not going to have a retirement fund. I'm not going to have a pension. I'm a single person in the year 2026. I'm not gonna grow old with a family in a huge house. That's not gonna happen. It's so saddening. Oh, did I even attach this to here? I don't think I did. Yeah, no, I didn't. No, I did. Look at all these cars, man. I mean, I know they all want to park here, but still. There's still such a demand for everything that's both great and horrible, because I don't have that much space. What time is it? It is 9:03. It is almost quitting time for me. Shit. This is kind of causing a problem. I'm going to remove this again. You're not getting this. I don't know what you're going to do with your cars, but you're not going to park them here. Part-time through university, my graduate job fell through since they outsourced to India. I then did a stint. What's a stint? At a company that lied to me to get me through the door. Oh, that fucking sucks. My working life has been total ass so far. Yeah, and then you hear those stories about people getting all those benefits. And you're just getting jealous. I mean, at least I'm getting jealous. Oh, it's a period. Okay, it's a period of time. It's okay. Why is it blue? Why is everything blue now? What happened to the weather? Why is everything tinted blue now? Huh. But yeah, speaking of outsourcing, that's another great thing. I once told my professor that I like 3D modeling, and I always tell that story. So sorry if you've been here longer. You're just gonna have to hear it again. One time I was in class, and there was a break, and everybody left, and I was sitting there working on some 3D stuff, and my professor came to me and talked to me up on some stuff. We talked about 3D, and I said that later in life I'd like to do 3D modeling as a career. And his response was, well, good luck to you, because all that stuff is outsourced to Korea. And I just sat there like, aw, thanks for telling me that. That makes me very happy, Mr. Professor. Like the one person who's supposed to make you feel good about yourself. And he's like, nah, man, what you're looking for is being outsourced to Korea and other places. You're not gonna be lucky. Huh. Of my graduate job that was outsourced to India. See, and then when I read stuff like that, I don't even want to look for jobs, man. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's me. I don't even want to start looking for a job when I hear stuff like that. The only way I could ever find a job, at least from my current standpoint, is if some indie developer needs someone to do 3D, and oh boy, I happen to be in the right place at the right time, and they employ me for minimum wage, and then I have enough money to exist, to pay rent, and I'll do that until I croak. That'll be my life. Oh god. Management had the nerve to complain to me that the stuff from India always comes back riddled with mistakes. It's almost like you get what you pay for. Yeah. I mean, at that point, they outsource everything to India. They can just fuck themselves. Everybody always talks about, oh, we need to save our economy. Our economies. We have to do more stuff in our country. If we outsource everything, then our economy will go bad. But nobody's willing to pay in-country prices for in-country products. Everything's either imported from China or some other country. I guarantee you, it wouldn't take me 10 seconds to find a logo made in China. And I hate that. Like, why on earth do we have to import, I don't know, plastic bowls from China? Why can't we make those here? Or wooden bowls? Why is everything China? People always talk about China like it's the biggest, most horrible place in the world with the most horrible government. But everyone's still like, oh, but their bowls are so nice and cheap. Who cares about slave labor? They've got nice jeans. It's just stupid. Profits before people, yeah. Everybody talks the talk, but nobody walks the walk. What is this place? Why does it look the way that it does? What are you supposed to be? What do you sell? What time is it? It's 9:09. I want to put down trees. Last order of business for today, trees. It's tree time. The biggest problem that I personally have is that I have no idea how to actually search for a job. Applying for a job is one thing, but finding the right, not application, but the right job offer, I guess, that's difficult for me. I need someone who does it for me. It's just too intimidating for me. That might sound like the most millennial, Gen Z, whatever generation I am thing ever. But I need help. I need someone to help me find a job. Into recruitment agencies, perhaps. I need someone to physically sit next to me and do it for me. If that's not the case, I'll just sit there like, ah. how much of a big deal they were until recently. When you say recruitment agency, do you mean LinkedIn and Stepstone and all those websites, or is there another level to it that I'm not familiar with? Because so far, the only job offers that I ever applied for, the only openings I applied for, I learned about those through Discord, through private messages, that sort of stuff. It's like, if you know someone, then that's how you find the jobs. Those are direct applications that are basically pointless these days since people use AI to spam apply. Yeah, I guess that's also true. AI sucks, man. Computers suck. Everything sucks. Except you guys, you're great. You know what doesn't suck? MisterTrashcan. I don't know about that. I did make some very okay tasting pancakes today. And I also figured out how to flip them without using a spatula. Find a dedicated recruiter in your industry who can send your CV, where you can send your CV to. They will then find suitable jobs for you and ask if you're interested. That sounds like a service that costs money. I mean, that shouldn't be a hurdle. Yeah, I guess that'll be the only way then, huh? They take 10 to 15% of your first year's salary. They're probably the best way. You have 10% of the first year's salary? Wouldn't that be like thousands? That's a lot of moolah. I guess it's better than not having a job. These jobs are usually higher paying. That's another thing. I do not expect any job that I could ever have to be well paying. I don't know if that's a me thing. It might be a me thing, because I'm very self-deprecating. But I feel like being a 3D artist is not going to pay you a lot of money. Like a technical artist or someone who makes the programs, yeah, sure, I can understand that such a person would earn a lot of money. But me? Ah, man, I don't think so. I'm just pushing vertices around. Since when is there connection here? Might want to get rid of that at some point. My uni degree was 3D game art, but it's just not an industry I want to get into. I just picked it to get a degree, to be honest. Mine is going to be... I'm going to have a Master's of Arts in Media and Game Development. No, not development, but like... It's technically called Media and Game Conception, I guess. And it's going to be a Master's of Arts. I have a Bachelor's of Science, and I will have a Master's of Arts at the end of the year, hopefully. Never know. Maybe they'll find my master's thesis shit, and I have to do it again. It's not gonna happen, but still. Find the hole and fill the job hole, or make 3D porn. That probably is quite lucrative. You're absolutely right. I should make 3D feet and sell them for printing. You chose to specialize in 3D afterwards. The way my uni works, we didn't really specialize in anything. It's a generic course thingy. I don't know how it works in other countries, but I always feel like in the US, mostly in the US, you pick your courses. Like you go to uni, you go to college, and then you pick the courses you want to do. It's not like that here, at least in my uni. You go to the place, you do your studies, you don't really get to pick much, and the little things you do get to pick are not very different from one another. Like, for instance, you can choose to do audio one year, or drawing the other year, or 3D motion capture the next semester. Like, it's all kind of connected to the same generic studies thing. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, my bachelor's studies was technically called media... No, what was it called? It was called media informatics, like media computer science. So every course I could pick had something to do with media or computer science. So I could either pick all the... Yeah, I suppose I could specialize in one direction. I could either pick all the programming courses, or I could pick the creative ones. But I still had to do the programming stuff and the creative stuff. Like, it wasn't a free-for-all. Didn't have that much choice. When did I last save? Just asking. Oh great, an hour ago. Oh. I've learned from that mistake. I mean, apparently not. Save it, please, without crashing. Oh my god. Oh, it's blue because it's... Ah, there you go. Death wave. Here it is. Love to see it. Do I even have enough vehicles for this line? I haven't even seen a single... Okay, you're turning right, right? Got 18 people on it. What time is it? 3 in the morning? Okay. Anyway, I should save it, because it is about that time again. So let's save it again. And then I'm gonna have to end stream, because it's getting late, and I have to get out early.